plus, minus, multiply, division and double division, right? So this is a new thing in Python, right? If you compare from C, C++, Java, .NET, this is a different thing, right? So it means it will return you the only integer part. It will skip the float part, right? As we seen here, the output should be 3.5, right? Then it will skip the decimal part, or you can say it will skip the floor value, or it will return the floor value, right? So this keeping this in mind, that it will skip the decimal part is easier, right? Floor and ceiling might be confusing for you, so you should remember this. This is a new thing. Apart from this, everything is same, right? Then we have seen this. Yeah, this also you should remember. This is an exponent of power, and another operator. This is also similar to C, C++. Modulo means it will give you the remainder. This operator is going to help you a lot in few programs, right? So just understand this concept and make this concept important, because whenever you will do reversing a number, then this operator will help you to find the reverse of a number, right? So don't worry, we will do those programs also, right? But you should keep track these things, right? Then we did logical operator, generally or and operator, right? So these are just like similar to your or gate or and gate, right? If the any of the output is true for or, then output will be true, right? You can see if any of the input for or is true, then output will be true. If both false, then it will be false. Just like your electronics truth table of 0101 table that we did in our maybe in engineering first year, right? So these are the similar that, okay. Not is inversion. It's an inversion kind of operator. It will inverse your input. If it is 1, then it will 0. If it is 0, then it will 1. So here we are doing it true false, right? Not 0 1. Okay. These are Boolean value. Then we understood the relation operator. Greater than, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to, equal, not equal, right? So these are condition. This will return you true false. Output will be true false. These will be helpful when you write if else condition, right? Similarly, we have learnt about compound operator. Compound operator. So this is also similar. If you write a equals to a plus 6, the shortcut is you can write like this. Either for plus, for minus, for multiplication. So this is multiplication, right? We should write like this, okay? And also for exponent, for double division, right? Anything you take, it will be same way. The operation will be the same way. That is what we are doing for a plus 6, right? The same way you can do this, right? So these operator we have seen. Now there is one special operator, which is bitwise operator. So let me remove all these things, right? I was doing some experiment to showcase you the example, right? So bitwise operator applied on the bit. For example, suppose I am writing a number here 8, and I will do AND between 8 and 3, right? Then output is 0. So it looks like weird. If you see this try to first time, then it will look like weird. So the simple trick is, what you can do is, first suppose you have written here 8. First convert this into your boolean, or you can say convert this into your bit format, right? So this is integer, we are converting into the bit format or boolean format, right? So how you will convert this, right? So we know 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3, right? Its value is 1, 2, 4, 8. Now you can see our output is 8. So here it will be 1, and at remaining it will be 0, right? So if you convert this into bit, it will be like this, all right? So Similarly, if you convert 3, you can see 3 is summation of 2 and 1. So you can convert like this. If you find end of this AND operator, right, then this will be 0 0 because 0 0, because AND operator give 1 when both are 1, otherwise 0, otherwise it will give 0. So that is why your output is 0. So these bit operator or bitwise operator work on bit value, 1 bit at a time. So why these have importance? Why we are learning this? Question is this, because these are much more faster operation, right? So for example, similarly you can try for OR operator, right? 8, and the symbol of OR is this, and 3, right? It is coming 1, it is coming 11. How? Let's see. Now if I will, this is AND, right? AND, or you can say in Python we represent by this, right? OR is represented by this, right? So if I find OR of this, right, 0 1, output will be 1. If the input is 0 and 1, then output will be 1. If both output are both input are 0, then output will be 0. If 1 and 0, then output will be 1. Now if I do this, 1 2 and 8, 8 2 10 plus 1 is 11. Sorry, sorry, 1 here. So it will be, answer will be 11, right? So operations are happening on bit, right? So remember this, these are bitwise operation, right? So first we are converting into boolean, right? Try to convert them into from into what we call this, right, we call this bitwise operator, right? So we try to convert this into first 0 1 0 1 format, then we try to convert this into then we apply these operations AND or. Similarly you can apply XOR. So if I do similar operation for XOR, right, so the symbol is this cap symbol, right? So 3, then output will be 11. Why? Let's see why. So XOR says, if you see this, okay, right, maybe you are getting confused with this, right? So if you see in school we do like this, right? This is your X input, this is your Y, you can assume this as X, this as Y. 0 0 1 1, right? So XOR, or we can write X cap Y, right? So what you can say here, it will be 1, because whenever output is different it will be 1, output is same it will be 0. So XOR give you 1 when your output when your input is different, and when your input is same it will give you 0. So you can see input is different here, then it will be 1, then it will be 1. So if you again do this like 1 0 1 1, right, then it is again the same value 1 2 and 8. So the answer will be 11, right? 1 2 4 8. So 1 plus 2 plus 8, 11, right? So this is how binary conversion, basically we are converting this into integer into binary first, right? And binary, or you can say bit format, then you are applying these operators, either AND operator, this is a symbol of OR operator, and XOR operator, right? So these are the operators that we apply. The operation will be much more faster, the speed of operation is faster compared to other one. Okay, at certain places we can use these, right? Let's see this one, right? Now I'm writing like this, this is representing 8, right, and this is representing 3. Now let's run this, output is 8. Why? It is first converting this into uh, bit format, then it is applying on this, right? Or you can say it is directly considering it as a bit, right? Or binary format. Yeah, it is directly considering it as a bit or binary, right? 0 1 0. So if you do this AND operation, let's try this now. Again output will be 8, right? Let's try this. Yeah, not this. Let's try this. Both are 0, right? Now output will be your 8 4 2. Now output will be 10 82. Let me run this again. Yeah, so then it is converting this into the bit. Yeah, then it is not considering it as a bit. It is converting this into the binary format, then it is applying. Alright, so in general we don't use them, but at certain places we use when we want to make our code much more faster. For example, there is one more operator. This operator is used generally to make your operation faster. A left shift operator. Now you can see here, suppose I have a number, let's say maybe 11. Now I am moving this with 1 bit, right? Left. You can see it's multiplied by 2. If I move it, sorry, Control C. If I move this by 2 bit, then it will be 11 will be 44. Right? Why? Just understand this. So these are bitwise operator are happening, right? Operations are happening. 11 is your 1 0 1 1, right? Now which operation I am doing here? Left shift, right? Okay, so left shift means I will shift this here. Okay, so now it will be 1 0 1 1 and 0 0. Okay, then 1, let me try this, right? 4 8 and 16 and 32, right? So 32 8 is your 40 plus 4 is your 44, right? So now let's see here, right? I was just checking the output. 1 1 0 1. This representing your 11, right? Now if I shift this 1 bit, right? So it will be 1. I am shifting this here, right? And I'm shifting this here, and I'm shifting this here, and shifting this here. 1, then 0 will be here, then 1 will be here, and 1 will be here. Then I will add here 0, right? Now this string, this binary format now looks like this. So it will start again from 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3, 2 to the power 4. 2 to the power 4 is your 32. 2 to the power 1 is your 2 to the power 2 is your 4, 2 to the power 1 is 1, right? So then it will become, sorry, not 32, 16, right? 2 to the power 4 8 16, yeah, 16 4 1 and right. So 16 plus 4, sorry, this will be 2 plus 2, so the answer will be your 22, right? Just shifting by 1 bit. We are shifting where? We are shifting here. Left side we are shifting this. We are shifting this left side. If you shift this here, then it will multiply by 2 for single bit. If you move this 2 bit, as you seen here, it will become 44. So instead of multiplying by 2, you can shift this by 1 bit. So this calculation is slower and this will be faster for machine, right? For us this will be faster. For machine this will be faster, right? Because machine works in binary format, right? 0 1. Okay, so that is why you understand this left shift, right? Similarly, you can also do the right shift, right? For example, we have here, right? I am taking only these numbers, right? 1 0 1 1, right? I will remove this, right? Control Z. Okay, take this number again. I am taking 11, right? So 11 will divide by 2, right? Let's try this first, right? What output is coming, then I will explain you, right? I'm shifting this right. The output is 2. Sorry, I need to shift it 1 bit. Output is 5. So it is coming into integer, right? It is not coming into float. But if you see, it is divided by 2, right? Here it is multiplying by 2, right? If I move this 1 bit, it will multiply by 2. Here it is divided by 5. How? Let's see. Okay, instead of this, you can take number 10, right? So it will be easier to explain, right? So let's try this. Now suppose we have taken a number 10, right? 8 and 2, 1 0 1 0, right? This is your bit, right? Now just shift this here, this will here, this will here, and this will here. So 1 0, this will 1 0, and at the end, sorry, we need to do right shift. Sorry, right shift means we need to shift here. This will be here, then this will remove, right? And this will be here, this will be here. So you can write this like 0 1 0 1. So this will removed. Now this will be 1 2 and 4. 4 and 1, it will be 5. If you try to convert this into Boolean, Boolean to or binary to integer, then output will be 5. It is shifting here, so this bit will eliminate, right? Okay, similarly you can try one number like this is 10. Try 10 or 14, right? Try 14, right? So 14 will be your 14 will be 0 1 1 1 1, right? This is your 14, right? Okay, now if I move this like this 1 1 0 and discard this, then you can see 1 here, 2 and 4. 4 plus 2 plus 1, it is equals to 7. So right shift, we are doing right shift, right? This is the symbol, right? We are doing right shift. When you will do right shift, it will divide by 2, and when you will do left shift, right? Left shift, right? Then it will multiply by 2. As simple as that. So these operators are we use when we want to do fast calculation, right? So suppose I am taking a 14, right? Let's add one more, sorry, code. No, I don't need AI team and right shift, right? With 1 bit, it will be 7, right? So sometime if we want to divide by 2, divide by 2, or here you can say multiply by 2, right? So these are the operator sometime you might use, right? So that is why I was explaining this. Okay, one more interesting thing here, right? Try to write this program, right? We need to find which one is even, which one is odd. Suppose I am writing one number here, 8, right? So in general, what we do, we divide by 2, right? Or we do modulo 2, right? And if remainder is 0, then it is even, right? Then we do equals 0, then it is even number, right? In general we do like this. If someone asks what is even number, which is divisible by 2, right? So I'm dividing this with modulo operator, it will return me the remainder, and remainder will be 0. If 0 is equals to 0, then true, right? So this is an even number, but we need to do using bitwise AND operator, right? How we can do this? The simple trick is, whatever number you have, suppose 8, then you apply AND operator with 1. I have also written this short trick also, right? You can check this short trick also. Just take its AND with 1. If it will return you 0, then it is even, otherwise it is odd. So instead of doing this modulo operator, you can also do this. This is much faster. So this question is asked in certain interviews, that of course they will say you find the even and odd, you 100% chance you will solve this problem using this logic, but they will ask you make this much more faster. This operator is very slow, try something else. They will won't tell you you try AND operator or bitwise operator, but you should know this. They might ask you, right? At certain places, to make the calculation faster, we use this. We use these kind of operators. So this is the one example that can we try how this is. Let me explain you this also with the help of AND operator, right? Suppose this is again 8, right? 1 0 0 0, right? Now you will take 0 0 1, right? That is what I am taking, right? Now if you find its AND operator, then 0 0 0 0, it will give you 0 until the AND bit. It will just finding the AND bit. If the AND bit is 1, then output will be 1. Then it is odd, because this 2 to the power 0 is 1, right? It means if you add 1 to something, it will become odd, otherwise it will even. So doing AND with 1 will return you 0 in case of even. In case of odd, it will return you 1. For example, just take number 9. So 9 will be represented by 0 1 0 1, right? You can see here 1 2 4 8, right? 8 plus 1 9, right? If I will do this now, AND operator with this, so it will be 1 and all remaining will be 0, because these are the 0. So the output will be 1. Then it is odd, right? So that's how you can also use this AND operator. So these bitwise operator might play some important role in some calculation, right? So multiplying by 2, dividing by 2, or finding the even and odd, right? You can try to find more applications about this, right? But generally these are the main applications. These two are the again a similar example they are asking, right? Write a Python program to multiply a number by 2 using bitwise left shift operator, right? You can try this, right? Another thing is, now I can show you if else condition here, right? Now we know this, right? Just we will see if else in upcoming class, but I am showing you, right? If means we are giving some condition. Now this is our condition, right? Now it should be equals 0. What type of operator it is? It is your relational operator. So it will give you true false, relational operator, right? You have seen equal, right? If it is equals to 0, right here, if it is equals to 0, then it will be even. Then you can write a print statement even, right? Okay, even number, right? Even number. Simple. In Python we uh, uh, don't use these parentheses, right? In Python we don't use these, we just use condition and colon, and else is its contradictory part, or you can say mutual exclusion kind of thing. If this is true, then this is if this is true, then this will be false. If else part is true, then this will be false, right? Print odd number, right? Odd number. Now what you can do is, instead of 8, just write here any number. Number is your variable. Now you can take this input from user, it should be an integer value, right? So input, sorry, it should be either single quote or double quote. Enter a number, right? Now you run this, enter a number. Suppose I am entering number 55, right? Odd. I am again running this. Let me try even number, right? Because it has 2 at the end. So this logic is working, right? You can either try this logic also, a remainder, or you can also try this one. Both will work. This will be much more faster, right? Okay, so we understood about these operators. These two you can try, these are just similar to that, right? Just take an input from user, try left shift operator and right shift operator. These are the simple program you can try, right? Okay, so bitwise operator, a bit weird thing for those who are coming from C++, right? They might have not tried this, right? Okay, so AND or XOR, bitwise left shift and right shift, these are the 5 main operator. Yeah, so this I have added one image also, right? Just to, okay, so 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 6, 7, right? So this basically help us for binary or bitwise conversion, right? From integer to bit or integer to binary, right? So generally these are the operator. One more is there that you can try, bitwise not also, right? It is a complementary of that, that's it. It will convert 0 to 1 and 1 to 0, right? Okay, each shift to the left doubles the number that we have seen. Therefore each left shift, therefore each right shift multiplies, just a second, doubles the number, yeah, correct, it is multiplies the original number by 2, right? That is what we have seen. Okay, this is done. Yeah, you can also use this complex number, right? Iota, 3 plus 2 iota, we did in our mathematics in high school, right? But this is not useful for us if you are a mathematician, or maybe you are working on some project which has some mathematical calculation of iota, then you can use this, right? So there's no need to learn this until you have your need, right? Okay, numbers we did, all these things we did. Now we need to move to the string part, right? Let's move to string. Any out till now in bitwise operator, anything you want to ask? Anything you want to ask, right? In bitwise operator, right shift and left shift are a bit confusing. Just to remember this, left shift means if you see arrow sign, we are moving this word, right? If you see arrow this side, it means we are moving in this direction. And then one bit you escalate, or simple trick is, if it is moving it by 2, you just cross 2 and try to find 1 and 2, then output will be your 2, then output will be your 2, right? Okay, that's how you can also try. Great. If you don't have anything, let's move ahead. Let me start slideshow for this. Now we are starting a new topic, which is string, right? Okay, it is loading bit slow. Let me just stop my video, right? Start from current slide. Okay, right. String means a sequence of character. You can see here hello world, right? You can see here hello world. You can see here hello world, right? So similarly, you can see, suppose I'm writing India, right? So this is a string. Okay, hello, I am Avinash, right? So this is also a string, right? This is also a string, and a string can be a double quote or single quote. No worries about that, right? Can be single quote, both are equal, no issues. But in some cases, we faces issue, like suppose if you are writing some word like if this symbol used inside this, then it might create problems. So that is why I generally use double quotes, right? Okay, so Python is contiguous set of character, right? Okay, contiguous means they stored in a uh, same location, one by one after another, right? Okay, Python allows pair of single or double quotes both. Now strings are immutable. Immutable means if you change a string, if you try to change a string, it won't change. Whenever you make a change, it will modify a string, actually creates a new object in the memory. It will create a new object completely. You can't modify it. Immutable means not modifiable. Mutable means changeable. Immutable means you can't change them. So you can't change the string variables, or you can say string object in Python. If you try to do this, then it will create a new object, right? So I can show you with the help of this id method. So Python has one id method. I will show you. This id method help us to identify the memory address or identity of that particular variable, right? For example, okay, let's move here on string, right? So I will share you this operator file. Yesterday I have uploaded the file on GitHub. I have shared the link, right? In Python, let's define a string, right? Name, right? Avinash, right? Okay, now, sorry, Avinash, okay, name. If I print this name, I can modify this string now. If I try to modify, it will create new string. For example, let me try to first modify this. Let me try to modify this. Okay, what I will do is to modify name. I want to modify this. Instead of Avinash, I want to make it Avinish, right? So Avinish at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. At fourth place, I want to replace it with E. Let's try this. It is giving error. Type error. String object does not support item assignment. You can't change string, right? That is what is a proof. Another proof, right? Suppose I am creating now a new string, right? Name 2, right? Sorry, I'm giving it name 2, right? So what I will do is I am adding Mr. before this plus name, right? I will run this. What will be the output? Print name 2. It will be Mr. Avinash, right? Okay, so if I will use id function, will give me the memory location. You can see name's memory location. Now I will show you the name 2. both have different memory location. You can see here address is different, or this is a unique identifier that Python assigned to each variable. So these both variable are different, right? Or you can't make change here. Okay, so each time if you do some change or if you do manipulation in string by doing some concatenation or something, it is creating a new object. It means it is immutable, right? You know how to define a string, right? This is the way, right, to define the string, right? But you can't change it because strings are immutable. You can't change them. So this is very straightforward, right? Now let's move to here. So this id function in Python returns the memory address, right, of an object. It provides a unique identifier for each object during its lifetime. Okay, so this is the thing that you should remember. Now let's move to operators. Let's move to operators. Now till now we have seen operators, but we didn't try those operator on string. In the previous section we tried multiply, exponent, but we didn't try these operation on slicing. I will show you later, right? First I am showing you operations, right? Don't worry about it. The reason is operator are simpler, right? Slicing it is bit confusing, so I will explain you that also, don't worry. Okay, so first we have tried plus operator, right? We have taken two operator, two string like name or surname, right? If you remember, right, yesterday we tried this name plus surname, right? Sorry, her surname we have not defined here, right? Okay, let's define them. Name we already defined, so I'm defining it again, Avinash. So surname is Navlani. Okay, then I will run this. Avinash, space is not there, right? So plus is doing concatenation, right? Now suppose I will do name multiply by 2. It is writing Avinash 2 times, you can see. If I multiply by 5, it is writing Avinash by 5 times. So this multiplication is what it is doing. It is repetition. Okay, and what it is doing, it is doing concatenation, right? So a string operation is doing plus operator is doing concatenation, and multiply is doing repetition, repeating that multiple times, right? So this is called repetition. Creates a new string concatenating multiple copies of the same string, right? Okay, now we will move to slice. Slice is also operator. One more operator is remaining. This I will explain you, don't worry about this. In and not in, this is called membership operator, right? Now what is happening? Suppose another operator is in and not in. If you understand, in operator is very important operator, right? So this is known as membership operator. Membership operator, right? So what it will do is, it will return you true or false. For example, now I want to check whether Avi in Avinash, Avi in name, so it will return you true. To check whether a substring is into that bigger string or not, in those particular cases we will use the in operator, right? So if you read the definition also, returns true if a character exists in the given string, maybe character or maybe substring, and not in just opposite of it, right? So this operator is very important, right? Just remove this not. Why this is important? At certain places you have to look for certain string into the data. Alright, then you will say whether I in certain condition, if else, you try to do this to checking some condition. For example, let me give you one example, right? So yesterday I was solving one of my client's problem, right? So there we are looking for certain type of prefix into the data. For example, certain type of, not prefix, a certain type of string, right? For example, I can't give that example, but suppose you want to check for a variable, a value like 5 mango, 4 mangoes, for example, mangoes, right? Okay, mangoes in 5 mango, right? Or maybe you want to check rupee, right? Maybe you want to check rupee value in 5,000 only. Right, something like this. So these kind of string will help you, right? These kind of operator to compare the string or to check one substring exists in a particular example or not. Right? So this is this membership operator. Now we are shifting to slicing operation because it will take some time. A slice means, to explain that I need my writing note, right? Sorry. Let's just okay, right? String numbering starts with 0, right? Or indexing, you call it indexing in your own language, in computer science language, for example 1 to 6. Okay, Sachin, right? Okay, now it starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slicing means if I will take some part from it, right? Suppose I will take initial 3 character, or maybe I will take 2 character in between, maybe I will take last character. So I'm doing slicing of it, right? So this is called slice operation. What I will do is, instead of taking the whole string, I will take one slice of it, right? One part of this, right? This is one kind of, this indexing is known as forward indexing. There's another indexing is also there, index, which is known as backward. This is unique to Python only, right? Not in C, C++. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 and -6. Minus indicating it is starting from reverse direction or backward direction, plus starting that it is starting from initial point or starting point, but it is starting from 0 and it is starting from 1. That is a key thing you need to remember. Minus means start from backward, and it will start from 1, and it is starting from 0, right? That is a difference. Now suppose I say S is equals to Sachin, right? Okay, now if I will write S0, what will be the output is S. If I will write -1, then output will be your N. Don't write it into capital letter, so it will be easier to understand, right? If I will write here, instead of -1 I will write -2, then output will be your -1 -2 I, then your output will be I, right? So this is how slicing work, right? Now in slicing, right now we are taking only index, single character, but another type of slicing is also there. there is a colon, right? This is called start, this is called stop. Suppose I want from index 1 from here to here, it means start from 1, index 1, and go to where, go to here 3. Then I won't write 3 here, I will write here 4, n plus 1. So it means this S1 start from 1 to 4 will give you output A, C, A, C, H. It will go n minus 1. It will go n. Start from 1, 2, 3. No, 4. Not 4 because it will go till n minus 1. So output will be ACH. This is called serializing operation, right? Here you are taking only a single index, right, in serializing, and here you are taking multiple combinations, or you can say substring, right? So this whole operation is known as slicing. Okay, now this is the one step. Now I will show you this, then I will show you it's another step, another level. Right now we are at basic level, right? It has much more layer. Okay, so yes, I am not a robot. Okay, let's try here. S is equals to Sachin, right? I am writing into capital letter. Right. Okay, now let's move here. So S0 will be, and S minus 1 will be. What will be the output? S is your first starting 0, minus 1 means from backward direction or your first element, which is n. Okay, now let me try with colon operator that we tried, right? 1 and 4. ACH, start from 1 index, 0, 1, 1A, 2, 3. Don't go to 4. It is n minus 1. It is n minus 1. Alright. So this is your ACH. Now let's do some fun, right? Suppose I have given only starting index. I have not given the end index. Then it will start from 1, 0, 1, A. 1 means A. It will start from A and go till end. It will go till end. Achin. It will become Achin. Start from 1 and it will go till end. And if I do, it's just opposite, right? If I do, it's opposite, right? It means start from I have given 5, right? It will start from 0 and it will go till 5. No, it will go n minus 1. It means it will go till 4. So output will be such, not such, right? It is starting from, sorry, n minus 1, right? Sachi 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. It will go till 4, not n, not 5, right? Because indexing is starting from 0. So it will go till 4th index. Till 4th index. Let me repeat again. It will go till 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, not 5. It will go till 4th index, n minus 1 index. Okay. So when we do this, it will go till n minus 1. N minus 1 means 3, right? Start from 1. Okay. And if you forget this, if you write this, so it will start from 1 and it will go end. So output will be Achin. Right? And if you do like this till 5, then output will be a Sa G, Sachi, right? Okay, so that's how it work. Now we have to try some other things also into this. Let's try minus. Okay, suppose I am starting from -1, right, and I am going till -4, empty. You can't go in reverse direction. All right, so let me try to do like this. I am starting from -4. I am starting from -4. I need ch. Start from -4 and I should go till -2. Then it will give output ch, right? Let's try this. Start from -4 and go to -2, right? ch, right? It will work in forward direction. Okay, now let's do one more thing, which is important thing. See, this one important thing that I'm going to explain you. It's the most important interview question. Now I'm writing 2 columns here. Instead of 1, I'm writing 2, and I'm giving -1. You can see string is a reverse string. In Python, we don't need to run for loop to reverse a string. You just do this and your output will be reverse, right? And how it is working now, I will explain you, don't worry. Just see this colon and -1, and remember this, mug up this. So this is a famous interview question, right? Okay, now how it works, let me explain you. I have created one slide for this especially. Okay, from current slide, right? Okay, now you can see start stop we have seen, right, till now. Now we are going one step ahead. So if you write like this, this one is your step, right? This third part is your step. What I'm writing is this -1. It means your step should be in from reverse direction, right? Your step is the step size, define how characters are picked. So -1 means step means the slice starts from the end. Minus means start from end and moves backward. If by default step is 1, if your step is -1, it will say like this. Suppose I'm writing, the keyword is Python, right? Python is my string. If I'm doing this, it means start from start and go to end. If I will write this, what it means, start from 0 and go till end. And I'm changing its step, means each time it will move 1, and -1 is representing backward. So each time it will pick one character from backward and print this HTYP. So it will reverse the string. Alright, it will reverse the string. So since start and stop are not specified, it defaults to the entire string, right? Let's try this. Now to understand this, we need to do some experimentations here, right? So S colon, it will start from 0 and it will go till end. So it means the same string. Now I am adding one more colon and I am saying -1. It means go from reverse direction, go or start from end, go in reverse direction or backward direction. Then it will reverse this, right? Now instead of 1, let me write here 2. Just do some fun, see what is happening, right? NHA. Now understand this. Let me show you here. Okay, now Sachin, right? -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. No need to do this, I think. Without this we can also understand. Now -2, right? It means start from end, minus mean, and take a step of 2 every second character. Start from back, the first character is n, then skip this, then second one, not first. You need to jump 2. Step is your jump. You need to jump 2 +1 and +1. You need to jump 2 times. Then H, then again you need to jump 1 and 2 jump, then A, again jump 2, then nothing. Alright, so output is NH. Now instead of this, if I will write colon 2, then it will start from here S, then it will do 2 jump, right, from here and from here to here. It will do 2 jump, then C, then again it will do 2 jump, then I, SCI, right? Let's try this also. S colon 2 SCI, right? So 2 is step means jump. Step means jump. Yeah, I should write here, right? Step means jump, right? And let me write this step means here also, right? Minus means start from end, right? And move with 1 step in backward direction. Backward direction. So same will be here. Minus means start from end and move with 2 step. Step means jump. Step means jump, you can say. Okay, in backward direction. So the same is happening here. Here we are moving with 2 step jump. Here move with 2 step jump in forward direction. Okay, so now now let's see one important thing and then I will leave you, right? So if you solve, and suppose interviewer is asking reverse following string. Suppose interview asked you, hey Avinash, just or hey Vardhan is there in the class today, right? Vardhan is giving interview and someone asks, okay Vardhan, there is a string Python and just reverse this. So Vardhan will say s colon -1 print, okay, then string will reverse. Now he will ask you, no, don't do like this, write your own logic. Then you need to write your for loop or some loop and you have to try to reverse this in some way, right? So you can also you have to try like that also. So then you need to write in using some for loop or maybe while loop, right? And we will see when we will learn about loop. So what I'm trying to say is that this is a simplest way, but interview will drag you to the to at logical level also. So it is not that you should remember this. You should remember this. You know what next question interviewer will going to ask. So you should be prepared for that. That I know how to reverse, but I also know the for loop logic or some different logic also, right? This is a shortcut, right? Similarly, just like you were doing in C, C++ or Java, reverse string, same way you need to do it here also, right? So that's what I'm trying to say is this is not, you should know only reverse operation like this, but you also know the logic also. Yeah, but when you are working on any project, you want to reverse the string, then this is a good way to do this. Okay, so yeah, so we have seen slicing operation, reverse string. Now we are remaining with comment. Whenever you want to write comment, you generally use hash, right? Okay, hash hello, right? This is your comment. If you want to write multiple line comment, if you have seen in various codes like input is this, okay, purpose is this, okay, purpose of code, right, or output. When you want to write multiple line comments, then you should use triple quotes. Okay, single quotes are for just for single line, right? If you do enter, then it will not recognize this. So single quote and double quotes are for single line, right? These are not for multiple lines. So triple quotes is for multiple lines, and single quote is for single quote, and double quote is for single line. So you can write here single line comment, okay, and then multiple line comment. It is very simple, right? Multiple line comment, multiple line comment, okay, multiple line comment. Okay, so this is, so if you understand this string, then the similar way list will also work, right? So don't worry, if we have spent some time on this today, it will helpful in next week, right? So next week of course there are few things more in the string, like string methods are remaining, right? F string we did, but we want to do it F string in a different way also, like this, right? It will run this like these kind of formatting, right? So you can try these queries I will share you, or exercise you can try over weekend. In upcoming session we will first learn string methods. There are so many string methods, right? You can see we have seen these operators, so many string methods are there. Triple quotes, right? Upper, lower, capitalize, title, right? And string search methods, string validation methods, string manipulation method, right? String formatting methods. These are very important. Why? When you work in NLP, natural language processing, these string methods will help you a lot, right? So we will focus on that in upcoming class. Might be it will take one more lecture, and then we will start list, tuple, dictionary, set, and control statement, or you can say conditional statement, and we will also see the match case, right, which is introduced recently into the Python. Then we'll see for loop and while loop, right? So in upcoming week we will finish lots of basic stuff of Python, and then we will move to the other thing like functions, okay, function, class, oops, and exception handling and other things, right? So hopefully we will wrap this core Python within a month, and then we will start the advanced one. So I think